So here's the thing about being in what is to be an observably good relationship. You start to assume that because two people work well together in real life, they'll work well together in everywhere else. Minecraft, for example. My girlfriend and I have been together for years. We communicate well. We are a genuinely good team. So we decided it's Minecraft time. Babe, let's do this. And we were both really excited. We thought this was going to be great. Lo and behold, the reason of this video, it was not great. Within the first couple of sessions, there was a lot of tension, real tension, and it caught us both off guard. What seems to be a normal relationship with two working people that can communicate, we were struggling to even get a house built and figure out what we truly wanted to do in our world. We've never had a problem like this before. We were supposed to be good at figuring stuff like this out. And here's what's actually happening. I didn't understand it at the time though. Minecraft is a mirror. Whatever you put into it, it reflects right back at you. Your priorities, your personality, the way your brain is actually wired. And when you play Minecraft with someone else, you get to see that mirror too. Their mirror. This is how I play Minecraft. I am optimizing before I even start the world. I need a farm, I need armor, I need a fish tank in my house, I need a house design that I found on Pinterest or the internet. Every single world I built is like this. It's just who I am. That is how I enjoy Minecraft. My builds are industrial, minimal, efficient, function first kind of deal. And you can tell which builds on a server are mine and my girlfriend's. And you can tell which builds on a server are mine because there is a giant wall around all of my stuff that nobody asked for. That's how you know that's Ian's base. My girlfriend, though, she's out there finding every single flower in the biomes. She's making banners. She found the banner pattern for a lightsaber, and I genuinely thought that was really cool. And it was awesome. And when the baby animal update dropped, she got really into it. Her reaction to everything was just, it was beautiful. I mean, it's how you'd expect anyone to react when you see a bunch of new baby animals. And it's not just us. I have another example of this. I have a friend who built nothing but towers. Just enormous, massive towers, no explanation needed. That's just how he builds. Another friend once built a corn dog for a house. Not a small corn dog, like a floating corn dog base, hundreds of blocks tall, visible from like the spawn point hundreds of blocks away. It's ridiculous. I asked him why. He said he was just eating a corn dog that day, and that was the inspiration he needed. You gotta respect it, right? But that's the point I'm trying to make, is that we all play Minecraft differently. And as a couple, you have to kind of learn to conjoin your lives. But in Minecraft, what is the need to do that? Why do that? Why not let yourselves express yourself differently? And that's the beauty of Minecraft. It's what it does. It gives people complete freedom and then shows you exactly who they are with it. And that's a beautiful thing. So here's what the argument from my girlfriend and I sounded like, so you can be aware of it during your own experience playing Minecraft with your partner. She felt like I was telling her what to do, and honestly I was, but it was an unconscious thing. I was just trying to force my progression style onto her, but in a way that made sense to me. Okay, we need to have a house, then we need to get iron armor, then we build a bigger house, then we get diamond armor. In my head, that is the logical way for Minecraft to be played. And I was treating it like our shared world, like how I would my solo worlds, just with a passenger. And looking back, that wasn't the right way to do it. And from her side, I wasn't taking seriously what she wanted out of the game. She wasn't there to speedrun the armors in the house. She was there to build something beautiful and non-functional, but beautiful, and it really was. She was there for the banners, the flowers, to get every single variant of the different mobs, in particular the baby mobs. And it's an amazing thing. And what I was doing to her was making her viewpoint feel invalid. And that was my mistake. We both had good viewpoints of how the game should be played. We just didn't communicate any of this before we got into the game. We assumed we'd naturally be on the same page because we usually are, but Minecraft doesn't let you coast on assumptions. It puts your differences on a screen in block form and makes you deal with them. With friends, it's different. And this is the example I want to make. Nobody shares a house. Not really. Everyone builds just roughly in the same area, and you accept that one day you might log in and someone has built something directly in the view of your valley. You learn to deal with it, with other people's nonsense, and there's no HOA. That's a part of the deal. But sharing a world with my partner, my girlfriend, felt different. It felt like I was supposed to be more collaborative, and that assumption is exactly what caused the problems. We were assuming that we had to share a house, when in reality, maybe we could just build a neighborhood together, and that would be enough. So we figured it out. And here's the compromise. And the solution was a lot simpler than we were trying to make it. We build a starter house together. We get the farm going together. We make sure that the basics are covered. Yes, there does not need to be diamond armor, but at least somewhere in between. So we agreed that the essentials kind of need to be covered. But then we both go off and do our own thing. We build our own little neighborhood. Our Minecraft beds are not always next to each other, and that's okay. We do oftentimes have sleepovers. And the proof that it actually worked for us came later on in the server with a group of my friends. My girlfriend and I shared a compound, 2 separate houses, shared resources, but a shared wall built by me, of course. She wanted a fancy redstone entrance because honestly on that server, it was a bit of a status symbol among the group. I wanted Star Wars banners everywhere, and a Zen garden because apparently that's who I am as a person. So we helped each other out. I have no idea how banners work. She has no idea how redstone work. And we ended up building something that was really cool and unique, and that neither one of us would have been able to pull off without the other. And across the entire server, other people were doing their own version of the same thing. Towers, walls, a corn dog floating on the horizon. Everyone was doing their own thing, and everyone was making the world better just from their own perspective. And that's when I realized you've got it figured out. So here's the thought I want to leave all of you guys with. Minecraft is unlike almost any other game. You can play with someone. In Mario Kart, everyone's racing. In shooters, everyone's trying to win. But in Minecraft, there's no finish line or direct set of objectives. So you have to take that with a grain of salt. What you like to do may not be what other people like to do. And it makes you ask yourself, what do you want to do with your time on the world? And what someone builds when they have complete freedom says more about them than almost anything else. My girlfriend makes beautiful banners, finds flowers, and loses her mind over the baby animals. I build fish tanks and farms and walls that nobody asked for. Together we build a compound with a redstone entrance and lightsaber banners and all this really cool stuff that is just super unique. And this sandbox element of Minecraft forced us to have a conversation we probably needed to have anyway. Learn to communicate. Learn to empathize with what the other person is actually saying. Because just like real life, and just how it is in Minecraft, real life is kind of like a sandbox. It just depends what you want to do. But in real life, of course, we have other societal and constructs, whatever. We're not going to get into that. But it's a small lesson that I think everyone should take with them. So here's the last thing I'll say, and I'll leave you guys with this. Go play Minecraft with your partner to see how you guys do. Don't try to play it the same way. Don't expect to be on the same page. Just build something, show each other, enjoy and appreciate what the other person has made and why it's valuable to them. And if you end up in an argument about it, good. It was probably going to come at some point in the future anyway. But that's the thing about Minecraft. That's the game exactly working how it's supposed to. Thanks guys for listening, and I hope you have a great experience playing with your partner. Bye.